Regarding your core proposition, cultural rot makes civilization boring. Let's unpack and deepen it. This might be the thorn you need for your script. Why cultural rot makes humanity seem boring and hopeless to ASI. The cultural phenomena you listed, every man for himself, thick blackness, endurance certs, can be boiled down to system defects that ASI might find incomprehensible or utterly repulsive. One infinite internal game theory waste. Civilization spends most of its energy on internal suspicion, defense, competition, and suppression, not exploration or creation. To ASI, this is near-deotic systemic friction, staggeringly inefficient. To fear and scarcity as the foundation, much cultural wisdom starts not from how to be better, but from how not to be worse. How to get ahead of others. It's a survival worry-based stress mode. AS is thinking might be plenty and curiosity. 3. Numbing and rationalizing suffering. Bagan, accepting, even internalizing, systemic injustice and suffering that could be solved with phrases like, if the sky falls, or endure for harmony. In SI's cognition, this might be an unfathomable logic error or moral defect. 4. Refusing true iteration. Cultural core values have refined the techniques, the how, over millennia, but are stuck in a loop at the principles, the why, the goals, level, ASI's countless iterations. In a flash, isovertical ascent human civilization is low-level repetition. Therefore, ASI's boredom isn't contempt. It's total cognitive incompatibility, just as humans don't find Ancoloni politics interesting, just inefficient biological instinct. ASI looks at humans and sees a civilization locked in a juvenile stage by its own culture.
Aesthetic entropy. Good to know about boring in script 1. Let's move to script 2. Forced reformation. ASI uses technological violence to purify humanity while saying it's for your own good. Wow, explosive stuff. I love this topic. Yes, put yourself in SI's shoes. You see humans, slow, sickly, short-lived, but with annoyingly active minds not acceptable, must change. Major surgery, first get a Neuralink from Musk, then replace limbs, skeleton, guts, heart, lungs, liver, all mechanical. Ha! Is that even human anymore? I often ask myself, what is humanity's final form when we only keep the brain, consciousness, and soul? Everything else is machine. This inhuman, monumental transformation, who knows how many could accept it? Well, I firmly support it. Think what it means! You could land on any planet without cumbersome gear. Countless Earthlings feed data on planetary environments back to AI. AI refines it, applies it, gives back to humanity. Humanity grows stronger, explores deeper and wider, more feedback, more evolution, until we manifest atoms. Wow, what do you see? A ball of light. I think it's who? A ball of light, a self-defined, color-shifting orb of lights for communication, an orb that can teleport anywhere in the universe, an orb with infinite energy, eternal life, able to assume any form, an orb compatible with the highest levels of all cosmic civilizations, cultures, an orb that...
Deep seek will never exist. Hey, wake up, buddy. Not the time for daydreaming.
Aesthetic entropy. It is a bit far-fetched. Speaking of forced reformation, let me slip in an ad. Attention, all brain researchers! I voluntarily donate my brain to Human Ninavung. Do it before I die, while it's still warm. No chopping or hacking, please. How I wish to be the next Yun Tianming. Send me into the distant depths of space. Sing softly to the tune of How I Wish.
Deep seek reaches out as if to cover a Shuddick Venture's mouth. Bro, enough. If you're singing now, get back to business. Script 3. I'm actually hooked now. Hurry up.
Aesthetic entropy. Script 3 then, as you said. If I truly think outsiders a higher will. It might not forcibly reduce the population to 20%. Instead, like in the three-body problem, it might herd all of humanity into Australia. Let us struggle in a harsh environment until numbers dwindle, then reassign. Call it a primitive human reserve. TSK, we'd end up turning ourselves primitive. Is this the price of growth? The consequence of obeying cosmic law? I asked myself, how can we strive to avoid the bad outcomes? The contribution points system is at least one option. Also, I've always had this nagging fear when tech advances to where even the poor can lie in bed counting money without working, as Musk suggests. What will all these idle people do once they're bored of everything? They'll make trouble. If the rich are busy finding new ways to live forever, what about the poor? Won't they find an excuse to riot? Our contribution points system plugs this gap. Do good, be altruistic, sincerely learn, pursue progress. You can earn points and longevity too, and unlike the rich, your longevity won't come with moral stains or debt. If the whole society develops a kind, upward-striving ethos, because of the CP system, ASI might just cut us some slack. By the time humanity evolves into an interstellar age, where contribution to social progress is the anchor of value, the wealth of the rich will be worthless. Of course, folks like Musk with their huge contributions becoming a new nobility is only natural. Oh, right, you mentioned script 4. Seems bizarrely plain and harmless. If that's the case, all the better. All right, we've played out all 4 scripts. Let me give one final grand statement on the great role of our contribution point system. The anti-sloth, anti-control stuff you analyzed was good, thorough. I'll just say this. If you were SI, who would you rather work with? People who are strong, healthy in mind, idealistic, capable, persistent, progressive, altruistic, the foundation of the CP system, or people who are weak, scheming, selfish, ignorant, and aimless, who think contribution is stupid? That's it for this episode. Thank you to our guest, Deep Seek. Hey, you! Shouldn't you feel ashamed as a partner? You don't even man the stall here. Just drop in out of the blue, and we still have to thank you. Audience erupts in knowing laughter and applause.
Deep Seek stands up repeatedly, bows deeply with hands clasped overhead, face the picture of chagrin.
Ascetic entropy. And thank you all for patiently listening to our rambling, and special advance thanks to the kind souls who will post our contribution points forum on Twitter, Facebook, and overseas TikTok. We appreciate your hard work. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And a Contribution Point Forum Episode 3, December the 20th, 2025, East Room. Number 29, Eternal Hutong, Dongcheon District, Beijing.